So AEW happened. AEW started with an interview with Jay White, how he's talking about, I'm here. The reason why me and my friendship with Edge is momentarily, is unfolding, but that as well, the hair, and then like apparently, White stared down with Moxley, and they're all. They all wanted to beat up Jay White, but then eventually, it's a numbers game, huh? But now it's 8 people because get it, Edge and FTR, rated FTR shows up, and then they all brawl. Funny thing that Shafir picks up Renee before they ran away. So I guess just get it there, whatever. Moxie's wife, right? Yeah, a big brawl ensues. So something different than a typical boring Dynamite, which I guess this is okay, but it feels like they kind of ripped off the what they did with what they did with with Kenny and Osprey against the was it the Don Callis? Like it's just like they replayed because people apparently reacted so good with that they decided just like, oh, let's do another brawl. Then eventually Moxley. Then after like a big brawl ensues, and then Radio FTR and White are like standing tall, and everyone's beaten down. Basically, Moxley rejects Edge's challenge when Edge like, what you say, Mox? Are you gonna actually be a man and just have a challenge? And Moxley says no, but however, Jay White issues like, hey, you may not accept that challenge, but how about this? We're going to end this. Me and the Radar Superstar versus John Moxley and Claudio in a no-rules match. No rules, straight, good old Belfast or Bright, whatever the hell it is. Street Bright at Grand Slam, Australia. Like, there's nothing more like wrestling where, like, they just announce a match immediately rather than just, like, we want you in a tag match. How about that? And then they could have just announced that this match will be a street fight later on. Whatever. But they just did a fucking street fight. With Moxley, with the tag team and against... And then now they're just... Whatever. I guess because nobody fucking watched or cared. This was announced for Grand Slam Australia. What the fuck is this? Anyways, Will Ospreay defeats Mark Davis, whoever the fuck that guy is. And then... Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Then Kenny Omega is here. He says he wants to celebrate Ospreay, but wants to know that Don Callis has what he has in Mark Davis, whatever fuck he is. And then Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke start to walk the ring, but Don Callis stops them. Omega hypes up the tag match next week. And Necessary Pyro. The Guns are back, or whatever. Hurst got here. They Pride Party is a hell of a team, but they're just not the wrong people. And then the Gun Club is back, and MVP says that they should just be in the ring face-to-face like men. Then they show up, and in MVP's house says it was Risp's father, but the Guns like own the name and remind us like how they are Guns Up or whatever. Then backstage we see Harley Cameron, whatever. She's now Mercedes puppet. Mercedes asks Renee asks Mercedes' opponent for Grand Slam, and she says she should remember her first victory before calling Harley nothing and a loser, but tells her to go away. And Harley almost flips. I don't know. Now Harley's like a pet project. I don't fucking know. Do I care? Konosuke and Take a Shit and Kyle Fletcher defeats the House of Hell. This match was a long match or whatever, but so much for them becoming their own, and then they lose already. Yeah, we see something with freaking Hook and Samoa Joe. Like Joe is mad at Hook, and he's mad at them, and then Hook says keep it cool or whatever. I don't care. MJF is out to trash Jeff Jarrett and calls AEW all elderly wrestling. Max Caster, who has been chased by Hangman after interrupted Hangman promo with Renee backstage, comes out and asks MJF for help, and MJF demands he gets out of the ring. Hangman and MJF to go face-to-face again or whatever. I don't know. Nothing really progresses. But then eventually we see... for some reason, Dustin Rhodes comes out here. He's here. So he's tired. MJF running his mouth to get in the back, and guys are not here anymore. Like Owen Hart, Rhodes. He's been 17 years clean, and he looked in the devil's eyes and kicked his ass. MJ ain't no devil. He says that Dustin has worked 37 long years to get out of his father's shadow, and he can't get out of his father's shadow of his little brother. Get on Cody, and right hands by Dustin, which leads to them a little brawl, whatever. We get this shit, which so Tony Storm looks like Mariah May. By the way, I miss Tony Storm with long hair. This definitely yeah. This was welcoming. This was pretty cool, and she defeated. Yeah, she mocked Mariah May just like how Mariah May mocked Tony Storm, and yeah, that's actually nice. And yeah, that's what we got. And she won the match, whatever, with some jobber bitch. Who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? And yeah, hot. I will say that was the only good thing. Dustin challenged MJ to a match in the main event. Oh yeah, whatever this shit is. What the fuck? He hits it with I don't know. Yeah, Ricochet defeats Swerve Strickland. No. Yeah, and and then he steals like the robe. So I don't know what this. Sorry, that's wrong. Yeah, steals the robe, and now Ricochet. I don't know. Whatever. Who the fuck really cares? All right. Yeah, Ricochet wins. This was just a smarty match to like. I don't really care. I didn't care for this match at all. Who cares? Yeah, Dynamite to me was very boring. Just same shit. And I literally didn't care for this match because there's no real story. Okay. So who cares? Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye. This is just something they build up for no reason that people pretend to care about. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye. Who cares?